We're going.
We're live.
Hey, we're here.
We made it. We
Woo!
made it. Okay. We made it.
Yes. When you get on, let us know that you're on. Make sure that you can hear and see us okay. It
Yes.
is Faith Walk, Talks, and Slays with Mommy
Mm.
Mondays. I am Kia Ortiz. And who are you, beautiful?
My name is Faith. I walk, I talk, and I slay.
Amen. We're here to have a good time, to have
Yes.
girl talk, to talk beauty, to talk life, y'all. So come on in, say hello. You want to tell them a little bit about yourself, Faith?
Yes. So my name is Faith. Hey Jen. Hey y'all. Welcome on in. My name is Faith. I am a content creator now, full time. Thank the Lord. God is good. It's been a road to get here, but back in 2020, God allowed me to take a leap of faith and come off of my job and begin to pursue my passion full time. And it had been sitting in my spirit for a minute, but
Mhm.
um through health issues, through um, confirmation from, people on my job and everything, it was just, sitting on me to go ahead and take that leap of faith. And so after that, I went ahead and did it. And I started doing this full time. And I wanted to find a way to, come on in and bring the beauty makeup into the space of the believers. Sometimes we, look at it as vanity and all of these things, and we don't take into account the creativity of God. So, and the creativity that God has given us. So, with
Yes.
that being said, God has allowed me to enter that space and to influence in bringing His light to the beauty community. So I'm just really, really grateful for the opportunity, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here. So thank you
Yes.
so much for having me.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, as you come in. We're so excited to see you. Um,
Yes.
For those of you who don't know me, I am Kia Ortiz. I do not speak Spanish. I'm married to a Puerto Rican. Okay, so do no Spanish in the comments. Um, but I am. I have a passion for moms. I have a passion for our hearts. God laid it on me about 2 months strong. Like, hey, get out the door. Go encourage my daughters. Go give them love. And so that's what I'm here for. I I just strongly believe, man, God is wanting to know his daughters that he loves them. And so I do we care packages where I send out self-care packages to moms. So if you are on here and you have not liked and followed the Mommy Monday underscore KO page, go do it. We do a drawing every Monday. Two women will be blessed. And I really pray and ask him, like, God, who would you want to bless today? And so that's how we find the names. I say, give me the numbers, and I just draw the numbers, and it is what it is. And so our goal is to love up on at least 100 and how many, mom? 104 women by the end of the year.
Yes.
Love
Oh,
up. And so today is no different. We want to encourage moms to be confident. I think a lot of times believers have difficulty with makeup because they think of it like vanity.
yeah.
Um, but I think it's no different than when we get our hair done, when we color our hair, when we do anything that makes us feel polished, that makes us feel great. So that's why we're here, so we can do it right and not out
Mhm.
here looking crazy. I do have a message from Jonathan. Make sure your face and your neck match.
I'm sorry.
The
Woo!
shoes shall become one.
Yes. Yes, on period.
And and he has requested that we stop with the dramatic changes. When we
Mhm.
go, someday you might catch us tired and run down, we don't feel well, and we look one way, and then you catch us on a day where we slaying to the
Yeah.
max with lashes,
Period.
with
A
all
whole
kinds of
different
stuff.
person.
Exactly. So he wants us to find a happy medium. So to honor that, that's why we're here to learn. My mom is here, who
Oh,
is
hey.
how I don't know how old you are, Mama. Mama, she's up in age, but she's here to learn. Okay.
Yes.
we got all kinds of people's moms, single people, all of that just coming together. So
Everybody.
teach us, Guru, teach us.
I'm really, really excited. So, okay, so this is going to be my version of a quick date night beat, but it's
Okay.
not going to be quick because I'm going to be talking. Okay. But if I wasn't talking, it would be quick. but but it's just something that you can do really quickly. I literally, like, I'm in a different location, so I grabbed a few things that I would consider as essential for doing it. Yes, yep, we on my page, Angie. Y'all make sure y'all share us out too, just to let y'all know. Y'all
Oh yeah.
share us out, share, 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 get the word out. Please make sure y'all following Mommy Mondays KO. Follow on Instagram, follow on Facebook, all of everywhere. Okay, but
Yeah. And for my loves, I,
period.
I tried, y'all. I tried to get it done before tonight. I colored my hair. I'm straightening it now as we talk and do this makeup so that way y'all can
Right.
see a finished look. But this is the color I decided.
So
For those
pretty.
of you that are meeting me for the first time, I used to have blue hair. I loved it, but I
Yes.
got it done and she over bleached it and then covered it with blue. And so I had some issues. So we starting off healthy. So this time, instead of blasting my hair to white to get that blue, I'm gonna start with a little blonde, little something, something,
Her.
and then
Period.
we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna
So
follow
pretty.
you and finish straightening my hair and then catch up with the makeup.
Period. So one of the things that I think is important, and to kind of what Jonathan was talking about the difference between, being having full glam, full beat, beat, beat to,
Mm,
no happy medium in between. I think one thing that helps you to have a happy medium, and I'm like such a super fan about this, is skincare. You know what I'm saying? Making sure
yeah.
your skin is good, because I struggled with adult acne for a minute. I actually ended up getting on medication, but because it was that bad, child, that acne wasn't trying to go nowhere.
Girl, I know that feeling. And it's crazy because you think, as you get older, you should be over that. Like that's
Right.
teenage stuff. And people still be dealing with it. So it could be diet, it could be your hormones, it
Yep.
could be inconsistent in your skin care.
Yep.
But I agree with you. If your skin is not good underneath, not only is that going to mess with your confidence, but your makeup's not going to lay right.
Exactly. It's really not. And it makes a difference, the texture in the skin. I remember for seeking for this certain look all the time that I would see all of the makeup gurus have, and it just won't happening. I was
Mm,
like, what is it that they're doing? They're talking about all these methods to get smooth skin, whether you have problematic skin or anything like that. And I found out that one, filters are a real thing. And two,
Even on video,
even on video. Oh yes.
see, people be lying.
Oh
That's
yes.
what gets me because they got that moisturized, polished, like glowy skin, and we struggling.
We
See,
struggling over here. We struggling over here. And I just be like, I found out because especially with doing YouTube and having my own video and stuff, I don't even be trying. I don't be even trying to have a filter necessarily, but because I like it's something about the way the light reflects off the lens that makes things smooth things out and make it pretty or whatever. So just have that understanding. If you're looking to look like these people on TV, these people on social media or anything like that, 9 times out of 10 it's edited in a way to make it look smoother, more flawless, all that kind of stuff. It's not real unless like you start seeing some texture. So there will be a level of texture. But
see,
there is a way for your skin to look amazing even under. That makes a difference. And so my skincare routine I did a little bit before I got here. So what I use is make sure I swear by this, make sure you have a hyaluronic acid serum in your arsenal when you do your skincare. So you want to have a good wash, a good facial cleanser. Cetaphil is a good drugstore brand. I love Cetaphil. I also have a couple brands that I work with that have great skincare facial washes. Wink for Me has a great skincare facial wash, cleansing cream that they have, and then Makeup by Leah, they have a great one as well for dry skin or for oily skin. So it just makes sure you have a good wash, right?
yeah,
Then yes, because you want your skin to be cleansed. You want to get everything out of your pores all that kind of stuff, because it ain't gonna work if you trying to put something over that, and your pores are clogged. You're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Even through the
Yeah.
makeup. So have that, and then also have some type of toner or rose water spray or something like that, so that before you put your hyaluronic acid on,
Hmm.
that the hyaluronic acid has something to bind to. Because one thing I found out is that hyaluronic acid holds 1,000 times its weight in moisture. It holds that, so it expands. It takes whatever moisture that is on your skin and it expands it, right? And
Oh, I didn't know
so
that.
yes, I love it. I love this stuff. And it's good for whether you have oily skin or dry skin. So what I do is I take rose water. Lashing Out Glam has a great rose water. They have a delicate rose water that's really good. And I'll take that, I'll spray my face, and then put a hyaluronic acid serum on my skin while my face is still damp. And that gets it in. And don't think that because, yes, CeraVe is a great drugstore brand too, and it's approved by dermatologists as well. So serum before moisturizer. Yes, you want to do serum before moisturizer.
Can
Um,
somebody take notes for me? Because I'm doing a lot. I need a note taker. Can you send that to me, please? I don't got a serum.
okay.
I
Yes.
got it in my wash, but I don't got it as a serum.
That's
Okay,
all right. That is all right.
got
But I just recommend it for everybody, because sometimes, like whether you have dry skin or oily skin, sometimes your skin produces oils because of it's overproductive because your skin isn't hydrated properly. And
it.
so
Yeah.
you have to make sure that it's hydrated properly. Just to eliminate that as a reason for why your skin is oily. Now your skin is just oily, it's just oily. You have to deal with some of it. But make sure you do that. Yeah.
That's a good point because I know for me, I have acne because my skin is dry.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it's kind of like it overproduces oils and then I break out. And so I was using
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff to dry my skin. I even tried what's that popular one that everybody uses white and it's blue. I forgot what it is, but it's very starts with a P.
Ooh.
I'll figure it out later. But I was using it was drying my skin out and it had all these light patches.
Oh,
And so I was like,
oh
okay,
my
literally
gosh.
have combination skin. And I think a lot of times we're just we're uneducated about our skin and how it's
Yep.
different from our regular skin. I'm gonna show you this one thing that has made a difference. I
Mm-hmm.
dry my face off with a towel, but thanks to
Yes.
talks, I use these to dry my
Come.
face.
Yes.
So you put
Yes.
dirt right back on your face from
That's right.
your butt and your face don't. There's two different skins.
It's two different skins. Don't do that. Exactly.
Proactive, yes, I use
Proactive.
proactive, and it dry
Mm-hmm.
my skin out.
Yes, yes, that makes the difference. And that's so true. I use paper towels, but I never use like a towel that I've used on my face when I wash my face. I never do that anymore. Not anymore. Cause I was like, you absolutely right. I was like, somebody said that. I was like, wait a minute. Uh-uh. I don't want
Right,
that. No,
right.
we don't want it.
That
Proactive. Yep.
here,
Wait, that's what you talk about. No, we don't want that. So
no.
yeah, that makes the difference. And after I do now, the other thing about the hyaluronic acid serum too is that you want to let it sit. Yes, the Viva towels are really good, late, but you just let it sit and get a little tacky. And when it gets a little tacky, like you'll sense it like this, pull it on your skin a little bit.
Oh,
It
okay.
only take like 20 seconds or whatever. And then that's when you're ready to do the moisturizer. And that's my routine as a dry skin girl. If you have like acne and you have like an acne spot treatment, I would just suggest to do that after you do your hyaluronic acid. And then you'll be good to go. So
Oh.
yeah. And then last but not least, SPF, SPF, SPF.
Yo, I said that in today's Mommy Mondays. I was like, look, get you one that has it in it already built in because it's good
Yeah.
for wrinkles, dark spots,
Yes,
protect your skin, period, because it's sensitive.
it
And so we
is.
don't have SPF in our face. And I love how a lot of the lines are having it now to where you don't have that white, like, um, film.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
can't stand it. That tint child, they be turning people blue.
right? And that don't work on color skin.
And
Like
don't. And
we over
don't.
here looking like zombies.
Thank you. Thank you. I look like I'm casket ready. I don't have time. I can't do it. Right now, right now I'm using one by Tula, and that one is really nice. It's a glowy moisturizer, and it just makes me look like I've drank all the water that I'm supposed to drink. I'm hydrated. I got 15 hours of sleep last night. Like it just, I have no stress in my life whatsoever. I just won the lottery. That's what that was.
Somebody taking notes. Say that again. What was
Tula.
that?
That
Okay.
Tula, that's what it'll do. The Tula, they sell it at Ulta. They had it as a part of their, what was it, 21 Days of Beauty that they had. So that was really good. I did that, and I was like, okay, I like that. It's good for if you have drier skin, I would suggest. But Cetaphil has one too, and you have to work it in a little more. And it does have that tint at first, but it goes away like after a minute or two. It doesn't stay on very long, but that it's going to help you so that your dark spots don't get darker. Like I have hyperpigmentation. I have it because of years of acne. I deal with hyperpigmentation,
Yeah.
but because there is cell turnover in your skin, those, as you exfoliate, as you do these things to treat your skin, and just life itself, your cells turn over, dead skin comes off. So as it does, then the dark spots get lighter. And that's just naturally, even without a dark spot treatment.
Okay. So it helps you.
And so you want to, yeah, that's why you want to make sure you have that SPF, because it's going to ensure that there's protection so that the sun rays don't get in and darken those spots even more. You know what I mean?
Bet, got it. And I love the fact that you starting first with what's underneath. Oh, that's
Mhm.
a word.
Well,
Deal what's underneath first before you go out in
okay.
these streets showing your tail.
Yes. Come on here.
You looking
Absolutely.
crazy. I love it.
That's
Yes.
it. That's it. Oh yes, Mayo. I want to try the Black Girl sunscreen. I heard they sell that at Target too. I want to
Black.
try that. But that's it though. And that's how I feel. Like all of this happiness too. Happiness under the skin looks good under makeup. I'm just saying happiness, joy, not being bitter, forgiveness. Forgiveness looks good under makeup. You know what
And
I'm
that,
saying? So yeah,
yes,
it
come
looks good.
on. Get those frown lines. You better make
Yes.
it a smile.
Turn the frown upside down.
I
It's
love
all
it.
good.
Girl,
So
you got me
yeah,
having songs playing in my head, and I'm like, I'm not about to sing that out. But know my heart. I'm worshiping in my heart.
hello somebody, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. So now I'm gonna put a lip gloss on, and then we'll get started with the makeup part. Freedom looks good on you and does. Hey
Yes.
everybody,
Inside out. Yes.
that's it. Inside out. That's what it's about. Witch Hazel
Hyperpigmentation.
lighting yours pretty good. Come on, Witch Hazel. That natural stuff. People be sleeping on that natural stuff. That natural stuff that was passed down to you. Don't let nobody take that from you.
No,
Hold
because
on
they were
to it.
beautiful back in the day,
That's right.
and they
Absolutely.
held it all together.
Hmm.
Doing it. I mean, clearly they had plenty of babies, so they were doing something.
Hello. Come on, somebody. Well, well, well. No issues in that department, okay? That's all I'm saying. They gonna go ahead, mommy. Back then, I'm gonna learn something.
They were ugly.
They won't. They won't. Just radiant. Nothing on, child. Put some Vaseline on. They say put some Vaseline on. That's
Right.
it.
I love how
Hmm.
nowadays people are like saying stuff that's so profound that they've been saying for years.
Yes. Exactly.
Like we've been doing that. We've been knowing about the olive oil. Like,
Olive oil, coconut oil. Don't be coming for us. We
yeah,
knew about it.
Ben knew about it. What you doing?
So now I'm putting on some brow soap. So I don't have no brows.
If you on Mommy Mondays, we talked about my microbladed. Now I want
That's
to
an
say
anointing.
something. I'm gonna get real close for
Yes.
my believers
Get close.
because I've gotten some slack that we ain't supposed to be tattooing.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I talked and I sought with the Lord before I did it.
Period.
But basically, it's just taking color and put it in your skin, kind of like tattooing. It's not as deep. It's more. I think it's like 7 layers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are that do microblading. I know I have some friends that are special that tell us how many layers deep it is, but it's going on those layers and depositing ink. It scales over. Then the scale come off or the scab come off. They'll touch it up again, and you're good for like 2 years. So I am
Really?
on. I am on. I got that done. It's almost been a full year. And you guys, she even
Okay.
did, I'm gonna tell you the difference. So you see, like she did shading. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard doing this on the camera. That shading here, and then she added like little lines to make it look like hair
I
because
like that.
this eyebrow was like to here, and this eyebrow was like to here. So she helped me out and she added some little lines to make it look like hair. They have ones where you can do the hair all throughout, or you
Mm-hmm.
just do shading or ombre, I think. But I just wanted a more natural look, and so I had it added in. And it's so funny when people be like, "Oh my gosh, I love your eyebrows. How do you keep it?" And then I'm like, microblading, because legit,
Microblading.
all
Period.
I do is tweeze the hairs that are outside the color and keep moving.
Period. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I've had a lot of friends that have done that. And truthfully, if you see what I'm working with, I need to do it too. Okay? But
But
I
you're
be serious.
working it.
Child, we got this down to a science now. Okay?
Hey.
So when I'm doing a quick brow situation, a quick date night situation, I still am going to put this down because I have my daddy's eyebrows and he blessed me with brows that just are crazy and they go everywhere and they're sparse. Okay. So I don't understand how they get to be crazy and go everywhere and they sparse at the same time, but that's what I'm working with. Thanks a lot, Dad. Appreciate it so much. So
How
so
how
I just do that. I legit just do that. Put the brow soap on and I'll go in with a little bit. Now, if you have oily skin, I would suggest going in with a tiny bit of setting powder.
mm-hmm.
So I have a loose setting powder here. It doesn't matter what color it is or whatever, but I just take a loose setting powder. Now, mommies, I suggest get your eyebrows microbladed.
We
Just
ain't
get
got
them
time for that.
microbladed. You ain't gotta do all this.
Yeah.
Your
So what
brows is
about
done.
if like we just take like what is that, a brow brush?
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Yep.
difference between what you're doing right now and just doing a brow brush?
The what is it, like the brow gel that they put through it?
Yeah, it kind of
So
look like
just,
mascara and it's a little brush and you do it with your eyebrows.
yep, yep, like that brow gel. It's the brow gel is less hold, in my opinion.
Oh,
It's
okay.
less hold. Some of them have a tint to them, so that's really good too if you on the run and you don't want to have to do too much to it. I like it. I
Okay.
like
So
it for, but I don't have no brows. And so I be brushing skin. And I will legit be brushing skin. I don't have time to be brushing no skin. No, we're not doing that. Oh, good. I got my
oh,
little mirror.
and look, and if you don't have like let's say for example you run out of the brow gel, I've used mascara because my eyebrows are black. My yeah, brows are
Mm-hmm.
black. And so I'll just put a little bit of mascara. I did make the mistake
Facts.
and doing too much, and I had a big old glob right there. But if you just do a little bit and brush it through, that works too.
It does.
You need.
That's so true. And I've done that like when I went to work because I feel like I look like a naked mole rat without brows.
I
So
cannot with you, please.
I really do.
But you cute
I really
though.
do. Look, that mascara be coming through in the clutch. I throw some mascara on while I'm at a red light and throw it through my brows too. That stuff works. So
Ooh,
I'm literally just taking a brow pencil and just going into the brows a little bit.
okay. And y'all,
And
I'm done. I'm just bending my hair real quick, and then I'm
that
right
is,
right on it.
girl, you right on time because I'm gonna get through the brows. You already got brows, so I ain't gotta even.
I told him this morning. I said I'll be like, I woke up like this.
Period. I'm gonna get that anointing one day.
Girl, but I wish you would have seen me before I got them, because
Mhm.
I would wake up and like how one time I plucked a piece of hair right here,
Mhm.
and I didn't realize that piece of hair was the one that was holding down the whole arch itself, like
Ooh.
just holding it down. And I said, boop, and then
Oh no.
I was like, hey, hey,
No.
my life.
Why? Oh no.
You said you love me, Jesus.
Okay. Like the Holy Spirit, you couldn't direct me to not pull that hair.
Right? Or Holy Spirit, be the rest of my eyebrow.
Okay. Hold that arch up. Hold it up, please. Okay.
I can't.
Man, I'm telling you. So
But
my
you doing
brows
that
had two different
quick.
shapes. I'm telling you, when I'm moving, it's a fast situation. Now my eyebrows are distant cousins sometimes naturally. So we just work with it as best we can.
Now I see you doing
Mhm.
it freehand. How do you know where to put the bend?
So what you want to do is on a regular basis, you want to make sure I kind of use this as my guide. So you want to go by the inner corner of your eye and then out this way and then what is it? I'm pretty much right. Yeah. Yep. So I just angle it. I forgot what the degrees is, but put it here and that's where the highest part of your arch, you want the highest part of your arch and the part that comes down. So I'm basically again placing it with the inner corner of my eye and up, and that's where I want that bend to be at.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
About to ask for my money back. Hold up. Okay. Make sure this is
That
right.
looks right. It
Okay.
looks good. Yours are natural and they look really good. I love this shape.
Well,
So
thank
yeah, that's pretty much what I've done. And at this point, I kind of follow where my brows naturally grow at. And then that's pretty much it. And but use that as a point and it's good. Uh-oh, what happened?
it's Charlotte. I'm gonna need Charlotte. Cause I thought it was almost done in the back, right? No, restore really. There's more
Oh
there.
no! Oh my
I think I pushed it all to the side.
God.
Y'all
Push it all
watching
to
me,
the side, out the way.
and
We
y'all
don't
even
even
say,
be
"Hey, girl,
knowing.
you pushing all your hair over. You still gotta do that."
Absolutely not. Oh my gosh. That is awful. I hate when that happens. That's why I cut mine off because I don't have time. That's my hack for life right there. Just cut it off.
Oh my
Just
gosh,
cut it off.
yes. You talked about that joy and confidence. Ain't nothing. Look, I love it. Look, you
Me too.
and walk out the door. I woke up like this.
That's it. That's really it though. And I'd be happy. I'd be real
Yeah.
happy. I was upset when I'd be wearing my wigs and then had to take it off and have my Miss Sealy braids. I was over that.
Girl, tell me why. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, my husband is Jonathan. Jonathan is Puerto Rican. Jonathan is very blunt and straightforward. He came to me and he said, "Why do black people wear wigs?" And because he said he saw one lady that somebody snatched her wig off. And he goes, "You should have been like, why wasn't it good underneath?" I'm like, there's a reason. There's a reason why we wear wigs. You know what I
There
mean?
is.
Like, to cover up what's underneath. You know what I mean? So
Thank
we
you.
somebody snatch it off. He's like, "Well, if the wind's blowing, you gotta hold it. No. Why don't you just let your hair go?"
I can't. No, no. We don't have to hold
I'm
it.
like, so we sat there and I love him because he'll sit there and he'll listen. We sat and talked for 2 hours about black hair, about
Yeah.
how, we were always told that it wasn't good enough, pretty enough. We weren't educated properly. And now fast forward, it's a
Yeah.
whole marketing ploy telling us that we need this and that for our hair. And it's
Yeah.
like, you don't know what to believe, what to do. And so
Yeah.
a lot of us just feel like it's easier just to throw something on top. I'm famous for throwing on a wrap or, something.
Period.
And he was like, "Well, I want basically, why don't you understand your hair better? I was like, nobody understands my hair better.
Thank you.
We all
Nobody.
still learning.
Exactly. We are literally all still learning because we've been conditioned for so long to think that we had to come to European standards for hair and everything. And so for such a long time, we were perming our hair, we were or relaxing. We was really
Mhm.
relaxing. We were relaxing our hair and doing all of this stuff.
Yes, girl. For those of you that don't know about relaxing is taking them curls and just make them go, ah.
Yes, exactly. Make them relax, child, because they be uptight sometimes.
Yes. I miss me some liquid crack though, for real, to be
I
honest.
know. Well, shoot, I got a little bit in there because I have a texturizer in mine right now. So
Mhm.
this is how it looks with the texturizer. So you can imagine how it was looking without a texturizer, without the help. And yes, I'm priming my face with the Elf Poreless Putty Primer. That's what I'm using. Elf Poreless Putty Primer.
Where my primer?
Yes, to prime my skin. And I'm just going in with that and I'm rubbing it into my skin. That's what I like to use. This is going to help your skin to look more flawless. It's going to fill in, make your pores look less apparent. It doesn't, get rid of your pores. If anything says it's going to get rid of your pores, it's not going to get rid of your pores. Even a treatment is not getting rid of your pores. It's not going to shrink them.
I
It's
mean,
all
that
of
fits. Because, I mean, that's your skin. Like I say, I don't want my skin on my face.
Mm-mm. Exactly. Exactly. It's okay. We just want to get rid of the appearance of them being big. Sometimes you have bigger pores when you have oily skin and the oils are coming through there. So I just take this primer, but you could use any primer that's appropriate for your skin type. If you need a mattifying primer because you have oily skin, then you could use that as well.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just got something from when I used to wear Bare Minerals Essential.
Okay.
It's Prime Time Foundation Primer Base Pro. Girl, it done rubbed off. It's been so long. I'm ashamed to even show you.
That's all right. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at all. I love it. I love it. Next, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go in with my foundation next because I'm gonna put concealer on my eyeballs. Well, not my eyeballs, but my eyelids. But
Conceal.
mm-hmm, yes, because I'm gonna show y'all my hack for eyeshadow. A quick eyeshadow look. It's gonna be quick too. Watch, you gonna
Okay.
see. It's gonna be so easy. So I'm pushing my hair out the way. Don't
Okay.
judge me because I ain't got my bonnet. Okay.
Girl, look at mine.
It's really gonna be a date night transformation. Okay.
Right?
So I'm using the Profusion Feel Good Skin. What is this? Long Wear Skin Perfector.
Okay.
Y'all, I was sleeping on this. I didn't even know. This is really nice. I'm using the shade Deep One.
And you got that from Walmart, right?
Walmart. Walmart for $6.99.
Oh my goodness. I cannot. So I tried, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so far out in the boonies, they don't even have that brand. This
What?
is only color close to my color out of the whole Walmart where I'm at.
Oh my gosh.
From Almay.
From
Anybody
Almay, Lord. All they got is the
Almay not
Almay.
good?
No, I'm just playing. Almay.
They can
I'm
have
just
it.
saying, that's sad. I'm sorry, sis.
Girl, I'm in the boonies. They
I'm gonna
probably
have
got
to send
stuff
you
for
some
the cows
stuff.
out here, but not for us black people.
Right. I'm gonna have
But
to send you some stuff.
because it says, okay, warm caramel. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I got a good question for you.
Yeah.
What when you know how we have our winter coat and then we have our summer coat. So
Very
you
much
change
so.
up your foundation based off of as your color changes.
Yes. Yes. I end up mixing a lot. But I'm gonna tell you something that's really like a hack too, is find a concealer that's your skin color, right?
Hmm.
And get a couple of those concealers. Like if you have elf concealers and there's a elf concealer that matches your skin tone, Then find the one that's like one shade darker and one shade lighter, and then you can mix it in with your foundation so that it matches you when your skin changes, and then you don't have to buy two foundations. You know
Oh,
what I'm
that's smart.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, now I buy two foundations. I'm a makeupaholic, y'all. So I buy 5011 foundations. Okay. But you don't have to do that. Just get a concealer that's one shade darker than your skin tone, and then a concealer one shade lighter than your skin tone. And most likely you're going to use the lighter one to, conceal under the eye anyway, sometimes.
Hmm.
So I use that. That really helps me. That helped me the other day actually when I was live, because I had a foundation that was too dark for me, and I literally used a concealer that was one shade lighter, and
Hmm.
it was perfect. It was the best match I've had in a minute.
Okay, two, two.
So I don't know what it is too about concealers. Sometimes the tone of concealers are better than uh foundations. I feel like the foundations, it's so hard sometimes to find the right tone. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is, especially if you have like a yellow tone versus a red tone.
Yep.
That's my issue. So I see you doing it with your finger, so I'm trying to follow you.
Yes, I'm just dotting it on all over my skin so that I could do it. Can I repeat that one more time? Yes, Christina, I get a concealer that's one shade darker than my skin tone, and I have a concealer that's one shade lighter, and I'll just mix it into whatever foundation I'm using. Like if I have a foundation that's like more my summer shade, I'll take the concealer that's one shade lighter and mix it in with the foundation, and then I'll have be able to get my skin tone. And then I'll avoid having to have, you know, too much, foundation, buying too much. I don't have to buy two $20 foundations. I could get a $5 concealer and have my one $20 foundation. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense.
Yep.
Y'all, I gotta wet my sponges because I'm gonna use a sponge today.
Okay, instead of a brush,
Yep.
I got me one of them.
That's a quick yes. It's a quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick and just dampen these. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna dip in my right here. All right. So now that it's just me, I would like to dedicate this moment to Truth Talks. This is my commercial, y'all. Truth Talks will be on at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard time. And what is that? My time. That's 6 my time, Pacific time. We out in Washington, Seattle. If you are out in the Washington area, say whoop whoop. Your girl's looking for friends. But yes, tune in today. We're going to be talking about boundaries in the workplace.
Period. Oh yeah, my True Talk fam.
Yes,
I
girl.
love True Talk.
We trying, Kiki. We trying to get this done so we can tune in.
Yes.
You see, your girl needs help. I'm the only one out here doing my hair, my makeup, my nails. I'm just,
Look,
I live
you doing it
literally every
all.
to go is an hour. Like even Cheesecake Factory is 54 minutes away. Krispy Kreme,
Mm-mm.
56 minutes away. Um,
Uh-uh. Wait a minute.
Chick-fil-A, the closest one is 43 minutes.
Girl, you in the boonies for real. I
Yep.
thought I was in the boonies.
We
Nope.
had a bobcat in the backyard yesterday.
What? Not a bobcat?
A bobcat, girl. I was over
Girl.
here trying to figure out what part of my body I'm willing to sacrifice if we come across it on our hike. You know what? I don't need the left arm, Jesus. I don't need the
Right,
left arm.
right. We just gotta protect the kids.
Exactly. Like I
We
can't.
gotta get the kids out of here. That's it.
Right? I don't even really care for having a dog because I just think it's too much. But I was like, you know what? This is why we kept the dog, Jesus.
Okay,
Sacrifice the dog, Lord.
exactly. Just take the dog for an appetizer. Go on ahead.
Right, Bella, like, oh my God, you called me. No,
Okay.
I called you to come fight this bobcat.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this one came out not too bad.
Yep.
I wish I could see. My light be humming. Let me see if it's gonna still hum on me.
Girl, that's all right. So y'all, I'm literally just dabbing this in with the sponge. I just pounce it. That's what I literally call it. Just pounce it in. Y'all see how like this is crazy. Look how crazy a match this is.
Girl, that's
Because
good.
my face is naturally darker than my chest,
Hmm.
but this allows for like a good little match.
That
I
is.
like that.
Okay, I think Almay did it.
Okay,
Your
Almay.
neck, chest.
Right. As long as it ain't lighter or darker than your neck, you good.
Yes, please, you guys, please, people of God, children
Mhm.
of a living God, match your neck with your face.
Man, I be
Because I feel like
struggling sometimes.
I know, and I don't want to be such a stickler on it, but it's just you want to feel beautiful. You want to polish yourself. You want to feel great. You want to look great. I don't want anybody looking like ooh.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that I'm just saying what people thinking and being honest. And I'm telling myself, self, make sure it matches.
It's the truth. Cause I know I be struggling. And it's because I don't be struggling, but it just be the fact that I like to look chocolate.
Oh yeah, you do
And
be doing it with the chocolate. I love that.
I go in with the bronzer. I go in. Okay. So that's blended out good. You just want to make sure that it's blended out good. You don't see any like, patches of foundation or anything. And you all blend it out nice, right?
Yes.
Then I go in with my concealer next. Okay. Let's talk about concealer just a little bit. Okay. So I'm using, let me grab my other one too. Because I have a concealer that is, so this concealer is my skin tone. Yeah, this is just about my skin tone. But you could use one shade lighter. And then I have one that is probably about 2 shades lighter, just to brighten under my eye, right? So
Okay.
y'all, this is my Mary Kay. Now y'all know I swear by this Mary Kay concealer, okay? This is my perfecting concealer, Mary Kay. I swear by it, okay? So you want to, if you have darkness under the eye or anything like that,
Yes.
like if you have really dark circles under your eye, there's something called color correcting. And it might sound scary, but you don't worry about it, right? So there are concealers that are like people go to an orange concealer if you have dark circles, right?
Orange.
All that is the dark circles have a purple undertone. Orange cancels out purple. If you're a lighter complexion, you know what I'm saying, you want to use a salmon color. You don't want to go with a red lipstick or a straight up deep orange, right?
That
Grab
makes
a little bit of a salmon if you're lighter, or a deeper orange if you're a deeper complexion. Grab a little bit of that, mix it in with your concealer, and you do a layer of that first under your eye, just a little bit. And I'm gonna show you what a little bit I mean. Okay,
okay.
use like that right there.
Okay. Why do people do all that extra stuff?
When they're doing, so this is when you doing the color correcting. You only want to use that
Oh,
much, right? And then you'll take your sponge and you'll blend it out where you had the dark circles at. So mix the color corrector and your concealer together, 2 dots, and blend. You see, so I have a line of demarcation where, I just have like a little line right there, right? So you
mhm.
see that? That's kind of where a dark circle would be. And so I'm just blending that over where the dark circle would be.
I got that.
Hmm. So if you like struggle with severe dark circles, take that orange color corrector, mix it in with a concealer, and then tap it in. So
Oh, I need a little bit more
to
time.
match. That's true. That is true, Mayel. Orange, exactly. All right, so that is how you treat a dark circle. Okay, and I do say use a color corrector, because if you just go in straight with your concealer, um, over top of a dark circle, it's going to get gray looking. It'll look like a gray cast. So you gotta be careful with that. All right,
So,
so now,
what about dark spots? Because I got my old faithful. Put concealer.
so you could use concealer. Get a concealer that's your skin tone. You could color correct that as well, the same way that we did with a dark circle. You could do the same thing, mix it in with your concealer and go in, and then put your foundation over top of that after you like
Okay.
tap on it. So you don't want to like tap it away, like blend it away like hard like we did the foundation. You just want to tap at it a little bit so
Okay.
that you still get a little bit of pigmentation, but like tap around it so that it blends out so that there isn't like an indentation where it dried at, basically. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I've been
So I
guilty.
just would tap around that. Yep.
Okay. Bet.
hmm And so next I go in with my concealer. So if you don't have dark spots or anything, but you know, if you ain't get no sleep, it's okay. We're gonna make it look like we got some sleep. So I just take a little bit of concealer. All right, and this is gonna the way I put it on is gonna give you a lifted look. So we giving a little facelift and we giving brighter eyes like we got some sleep.
Oh yes. Oh wait, let me put this down. I need that, Jesus.
Okay.
Oh my
This is
gosh,
lift.
this camera is not kind. Or is that the light? One of y'all real rude. Let me see.
Lighting makes a difference.
That's yellow. That's bright. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Hold on. This one need to come up a little higher. Yes, come on up a little higher. Okay. And then
Hey,
I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and put it on my eyelid too. Cause I want it to match.
okay. Bet. Yo, I just realized I don't even think I share this myself.
Yes, y'all keep on sharing. Share us out. Share us to some group shares to the peoples.
Yes, encourage them. There is a way.
Yes. Do this quick. This date night. This a quickie date night situation. Y'all, I'm literally gonna take this right here and I'm gonna like line the bottom of my brow.
I love it. Yes, yes.
Child, I need to look in the mirror. Stop
So you
playing.
use concealer on your brow. Is that kind of like to base?
Yep, I'm using it to base my eyelid and I use it to make whatever I did pop like for my brows. I
Okay.
like to make it look sharp. That's my preference, but you don't have to do that if it's not your preference. But I like to make my brows pop a little bit because I just have a thing about brows. It's a complex because I ain't got no real brows.
Isn't that interesting? How the thing that you're insecure about, that's the thing that you really focus on.
Oh yes,
Cause I showed up be like seeing people's brows, focus on people's brows. I be
yes.
focusing on people's like hair color.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all
Mm-hmm.
like,
So
oh,
the next place that I put the concealer, and this is like 1 to 2 shades lighter, you guys, for these areas. I put it over my mouth. This I just like to do this because if you have a shadow there, it'll look like a mustache. But if it's bright, it won't. I'm just saying. No, I
I
wasn't
haven't
even
shown
being
y'all.
shady that time. I
Look,
wasn't. I was being nice.
Faith over
I
here,
was being
shade. Let me make
nice.
sure I got my mustache under control. Now, for those of us that are hairy,
Yes, we do.
I use this. Me.
Yes,
The boys
it
call
helps.
it,
I do that. I
huh?
do that once a month.
Yeah, smart. And it's also good. It exfoliates your skin too. Like you scrape and get all those hair out. That
Yes,
makes your makeup lay down smoother too, right? To get those
it
hairs off.
does. Yes, dermaplaning. That's what they call it. I love it.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm just taking this part you do not have to do. I'm taking the concealer that is my shade and I'm doing that so that when it blends out, it's not again that line of demarcation.
Okay.
But it's an extra step you could take out if you want. Not necessary. Okay. So now I'm just gonna fan it a little bit, let it dry down a little bit so that when I blend everything out, it'll be, you know, nice and full coverage. Because
Okay.
it's date night, we got to be full coverage.
Hello.
Okay.
Girl, I want Jonathan to come in this house. Oh, no, never mind. I'm scared. Never mind. Because the last time I got Ava. So just make me basic. Just
It's gonna be all right. We got you.
I
We
want to
got
be
you.
tolerable.
Right.
I don't want to be delectable. I just or scrumptious. I just want to be tolerable. You
Right.
Like a nice little spritzer on the palette.
That's all we need. That's all we need. So now just blending out the eyelid area first,
Okay.
because I'm gonna let the rest sit while I'm blending out the eyelid area. And I like this part personally. You could use a shade that's your shade if you want to, but my preference is to have it a little bit brighter because again, I'm just creating that brightness. Like I've been asleep, y'all. Sleeping Beauty don't woke up.
Ow.
Okay.
I love it. Oh,
All
is
right.
this good? Because I have a question from Mama.
Mhm.
Our face runs like our eyes and everything like that, so we don't do eyeliner need. Like very few mascaras, ends up giving us that darkness. How do we help with a, a runny face with our eyes?
With your eyes, set it with powder. And that's the most like that's literally one of the most important things I do is set it with a powder that is a waterproof powder because if it does run, it will bead up on top of the concealer or on top of whatever so that when it runs, it'll just drop instead of making indentations into the foundation, concealer, or whatever. So setting
Okay.
with powder really helps with that.
Okay, got you. I do got a setting powder. Would a spray do the same thing, or the powder is better because it's dry?
The powder is going to help because it's dry and everything that's wet you must set. Okay, everything you got to set everything that's been wet.
Okay. Teach us, guru. Everything's been wet. Set it.
Set it. You got to set it and set it and forget it. You remember that? You remember the TV infomercials? Set it and forget it.
I miss
Mhm.
commercials. I don't even realize that sometimes I don't even watch commercials because you can, skip past them or buy stuff to not hear commercials.
Exactly.
I remember the twins. They were like, "Mommy, what is that? I want to watch my show." That's a commercial, baby.
Oh my gosh. That's too cute. She said, what color powder you don't want to look dead? You know what? It depends on what brand you buy it from, to be honest. It depends on what brand. I have a few good brands that I like to buy powder from. But I'm gonna tell you one that I love too. The Mary Kay setting powder, translucent setting powder. Mary Kay translucent setting powder is bae. Because even though the Mary Kay translucent setting powder is it's a white setting powder, don't use that much. I'm gonna show you how I put my powder on so that you don't use, so you don't look like a gray cast or anything like that. But sometimes, and I'm just blending out my concealer now, y'all. So I just go in
Okay,
with the
all over.
sponge too. All over. I'm just blending out my concealer all over. Okay, I already blended out on my stuff, but I'm gonna show you what I do about that so that it doesn't look.
I think I
Oh,
waited too late. It's dry, dry. Hold on.
oh, it's dry, dry. You can also spray it with some setting spray, and it'll wake it back up.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
All right. I'm learning today, Lord.
Yes, that's all right. That's what it's about.
And you did underneath your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, when I
Now I'm
look
gonna do
from
it
here, I
on
can
my
really see the difference.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So now I'm blending it out, even that area where I put the shade that's like my same color. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Huh?
Let me stop. I'm bouncing my camera. Okay. All right. So
Oh, it
there
dried.
we go. All
Okay,
right.
there I go. I'm sorry. I had to do a little more false.
Guys, pounce it. Pounce it on in.
If y'all are doing your makeup as we're doing this, send us pictures. I want to see how y'all turned out.
Yes. Because we know you killed it.
Yeah, look, I'm beautimous.
Oh, hey, Niecy. That's right. Better late than never.
I just just realized that's my mama that made that comment about the powder. I don't want to look dead.
Look.
Mama's a trip. So my mama is like fair skin. My mama, why am I looking around to see what color I can show you? My mama's like the
No, you did.
my mommy is fair skin. She's very beautiful. And she reminds us often that she's a black mama.
Oh.
But yet we're seeing that how the difference in her skin versus
Mhm.
her undertones are like pink. Like
Okay.
amazing for her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad you answered that question. We can find her translucent powder.
Yes, translucent, because translucent isn't supposed to hold any color, but sometimes if it has talc in it, it'll cause a gray cast. A lot of setting powders have talc in it.
So we gotta
Believe it
look
or
for
not,
talcless powder, mama.
them talc powder, they've been putting baby powder on your face. No, let me.
Oh Lord. Oh, there is talcum
Oh
powder.
my
Right.
gosh, they have though. They have. So I'm gonna go in with this setting powder. So this one that I'm gonna use, it isn't it's not completely translucent. It has a little bit of a tint to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that could work for you. This one might work for like an all over.
I
I
got
don't know.
one. I got one. I'm gonna take it to her when I see her again. It says
Oh
translucent.
yes. Is that Laura Mercier?
Yes. Look at you. My goodness, professional. You know your stuff.
It's a problem. It's a problem. I have a problem. That's what it is. So what I do is when you want to take a sponge that's damp, you want to blend out, especially if you have fine lines under your eyes. I just make sure that I blend out again under my eye
Okay.
real quick. And then I take the setting powder, right? I dip it in, but you don't want to go right to it. You want to dab it on the back of your hand a little bit, right? So that it is not as intense.
And I'm putting this underneath my eyes.
Mm-hmm. So
And this
I'm
is for that watery eye.
yes, if you deal with watery eyes, so I'm taking this one. And then if I need some more, I just take whatever is on the back of my hand. I go back in and I set it down.
Okay.
Just like so.
Like
All
so.
right. Period. Like
Oh, I
so.
did too.
That's okay. You could keep pouncing on it and it'll blend it back in.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And you just
Now, one
made it
thing I
more
noticed,
waterproof.
you're not teaching us contour. That's not our everyday look, right? That's just
That's not every day.
okay.
But I have something for us to do.
Okay.
Now you can do a cream contour if you want to. Um, that's like full glam. I would consider like doing the cream contour, especially the way that I do it, because I do a cream contour and a uh powder contour. I do both.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, but that's full glam. You ain't gotta do all that. I'm gonna show y'all what we could do quickly. All right. All right, so now I'm tapping it in. Child, I'm moving my time. Let me move. I told y'all when I be talking, it don't be as fast as it really
We
is.
moving, Kiki.
Right, we moving. We moving, chat. We moving. All right. So I just tap it on. All right. Tap it on. And I'm gonna tap it on my lids, my eyelids too. Oh Jesus, I forgot to tap it out. That's okay. I'm just gonna pat it. We're gonna pat it.
Where
Jesus.
the eyeshadow area is.
Mm-hmm. Let me just pat that over. Before you set it, make sure you pat it out. Because if it moved because you closed your eye or something like that, you want to make sure that you pat it out first. Because whatever you set it with the powder is going to set in that position.
Okay. Come on, facial powder.
Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So I did that. I set my forehead everywhere that I use concealer. I just set that. Okay. So now I'm gonna set my whole face with powder. I'm gonna use a pressed powder. I know it's a lot of powder, but it helps to set everything down. All right, so I'm taking one. This one, my top is broke, but I love it. I swear by it. This is the one from Sephora, Micro Smooth Powder. But you could use a loose powder too. Like I don't have it, but I have a loose powder that's my shade too,
Is
and
this
you
a
can use that.
bronzer?
No, this one isn't a bronzer. This one matches my skin, and this one is like a pressed powder that I use to set my whole face,
Hmm.
and it's tinted to match my skin tone.
Can I use setting spray instead?
Mm,
You finish?
you have a dewy finish. If
Mhm.
you have drier skin, right?
Yes.
So if you didn't have it, that's okay. Yeah, you could use the setting spray. You don't have to. Well, you could use it now if you wanted to. But yeah, you don't have to worry about when you have drier skin. You really don't have to worry about setting your whole face with powder. I like it for the cohesiveness.
That makes sense. I'm just trying to think because I'm like, if I'm heading out the door, am I likely to spray myself or powder myself?
Right. I like this one because it's easy to grab when I'm being messy.
Okay, okay, and it makes sense with the big brush you have.
Hmm. When I'm being messy, I like to use that one. Okay, so then I take like a bronzer shade, and is how I do my contour and bronze at the same time. So I
Oh,
just take, yes, it's quick, and I'm gonna tell y'all,
let me get my bronzer.
bronze it, okay? So literally, the way that I find it easy to find where I need to hit this is I just take the top of my ear and I slant it down. So the top of my ear, that's where I want to place my bronzer slash contour or whatever, and that's gonna give me the most lift. You don't want to bring it down too far because you'll look like you have a 5 o'clock shadow. And then I just go in and I pat right by my ear. So y'all see that?
Okay.
And then just go in. And I'm not really like you could do a upward flicking motion. And I'm using light taps. I'm not going in too heavy.
Oh, I can see the difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I just tap it by my ear. I just put the most pigment like right by my ear. That's how I like to do it. And then I just bring it up. Like I just like a upward flicking motion.
Okay.
Yes. I got
Okay.
a different one. I might use that. That's
I
my
like how it's
bronze.
short hair too.
Yes, exactly. I was like, oh, this working for my short hair and everything. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
You looking
Thank
crazy.
you, Lord. It worked for it all. All right, so I do that. I go under my jawline too, because I might use my other shade of it though.
Yo, my
My
hair.
other one, I might use my other shade too. But that's me being extra. Don't be me. You had a bronzer you like. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so now we got that. That's done. We bronzed up. If you want to add blush, you can add blush.
I like the blush.
I love blush. I'm gonna show you where I put my blush. I'm gonna use my same bronzer brush
Okay.
because I like to make sure those colors match up a little bit. And I'm just gonna grab. Oh, I have a blush palette, but if you can grab any kind of blush you want.
Okay.
Let's
I
see.
got this one.
Period. So I'm gonna grab me a pinky one too.
Okay.
Child, I tap it off so it won't be crazy, and then I tap it right on top of where I put my bronzer.
I won't be like you.
I tap it right on top of where I put my bronzer at, and I bring it even to the temples. I like to do that. It just gives a lifted look. Like, look at us. We
Oh,
looking lifted.
okay.
Ew. I like blush. You don't have to use as much as me. I just love blush. So I go a little hand. And it wears off anyway. It's a powder. We didn't use a cream blush, so it'll like calm down. And then I put some on my nose too, just for a little flesh. That's just my preference. You don't have to do that.
It's like, boing. Oh,
Yes.
I can see the difference. Like, it look a little rosy, but not like too much.
Not like too much. Okay. I'm a trip. Okay. Now, oh yeah, my little hack. Let me show y'all my hack for eyeshadow. And that's very quick. And then we're gonna mascara and lip it up. And that's it. I barely have lashes. So if you have lash extensions, that's a hack. Lash extensions are a whole
Okay,
hack.
pop it on.
That's right. So I take my bronzer. I have a bronzer palette right here. Yeah, I have a bronzer palette too. So
Okay.
I have my single bronzer, but I have a bronzer palette. So let me just use my single bronzer actually.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the same bronzer that I used on my other stuff, right? And then I'll take a eye shadow brush, right? And
Hmm.
I just take it and I put it on my lid. When I tell y'all bronzer can be the best
Oh, you right.
eyeshadow that you have, and it's for date night, so we going a little smoky with it, you know. So I'm taking this one and just patting it in. And this is I actually use a foundation powder as my bronzer, but you don't, you can use any bronzer that you want to. I have the Alamar Cosmetics uh bronzer trio is really nice.
Mm. You ever notice how your mouth is when you go to put your makeup on? Like, I keep
Oh
catching
yeah.
myself.
Baby, I do the craziest faces. I do the craziest faces trying to get my makeup done. It's a mess. All right, so I just put it on, pat it in.
Okay.
Y'all see like the little different, it's like a subtle situation, and I love it. I take it up as high as I want to take it, but not all the way up to my like the top of my brow or anything. I just bring it up because I'm gonna blend it out around the edges.
I forgot my other eye. I got two. Oh no, I did do that. I can tell.
hmm I like it's just very simple. It's not like, and then I'll take a fluffier brush like this one because as you can see, like I use a flat brush to put it on, and
Hmm.
that's just to like pack it in. This is a double-sided brush. Where did I get this? I feel like this was Profusion too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it came with one of their palettes or something. But Profusion does have a website. So if you wanted to order from their website, they do have one.
Okay, that's good to know. Like, help me, Jesus.
Okay, so then I take a little bit with the, oh my gosh, I love that so much. Y'all don't mind me. Y'all know I be extra about it. All right, and then I just at the edges, I'm not pressing down. I'm doing real light and just doing that around that edge just to give it a little something. And then boom, you have your eye. You have your
That was
eye.
simple enough.
Boom. And it's like it's giving a little something. It's giving a little something.
Yum, yum, yum. Little
Something,
stuff.
something. And then you can take it under your eye too, just for a little bit of something more extra.
It's funny because I'm so used to not putting anything under my eye because of, it runs.
Yeah.
But now I feel like, okay, I'm a little confident. Let me do it.
And if you want to skip that part, you can. But this it definitely helps to powder it up. Definitely. All right, so we just wing it a little bit. Blend it, blend it, blend it. All right, so let's see what else do I have. Oh, I have my eyeliner And my mascara, waterproof mascara helps. If we're doing date night, I would do a deeper eyeliner in the waterline. You can skip this part if you want to. If you don't feel confident or comfortable with a liner in the waterline, then don't worry about it.
What is
But
a waterline?
that's that part right there.
Oh, the no-go zone. That's what I'm.
Oh, you don't have to do it. It can be
No.
skipped.
All right, I think I finally dumped my hair. I'm trying to feather it out a little bit.
Okay, cute, cute.
This was I was trying to do like 2 hours ago.
That's all right. You got it done now. I'm like, you a G. She doing her makeup and her hair at the same time.
That's how it be.
Mhm.
A multitask. All right, y'all. So that's the do.
She cute.
We done with it. Oh, I love it. I haven't straightened my hair in years. Well, no, I
Wow.
did it for the mother photo shoot, my maternity photo shoot in August. Other than that, I hadn't done it in a minute
Wow.
because I was trying to get
So
that.
pretty.
Okay, there we go. Okay,
All right. So again, you don't have to do that part if you don't want to.
the waterline.
Oh, hey, Erica. I like it. Y'all, I'm going in with my other bronzer because it's gonna bother. I'm putting my other bronzer right there.
Some
Y'all know
more.
I like to be chocolate. I told y'all at the beginning I like to be chocolate. I wanted to use a darker one.
Ooh, this one is. Look at that. That thing came on like butter.
Ooh, which one is that?
Um, soft fierce vinyl eyeliner, Revlon.
Okay.
What did I say it was? I meant so fierce. Mhm.
Oh, so fierce. Okay. That's cute. I know I like to be
Now, do I
cute.
go all the way over or just in the corner like that?
Um, you don't have to bring it to all the way to your inner corner.
Okay.
Just yeah, like 3/4 of the way. That's pretty. I like that deeper one because I got a little daytime eyeliner going on. I'm jealous. Where my other one at?
Well, only because I don't really use pencil, so I'm trying pencil out.
You better try it out then. Try it out then, sis.
I mean, there's just the space to do it while I have somebody be like, no, that don't work. Or, okay, that does it. Charge
Okay. Okay. All right, then we're gonna do mascara.
Now I see that you didn't do any eyeliner up top.
Well, I could. Now, I do have a good one too. I brought one, but I wasn't trying to extend the time. I wasn't trying to be extra.
All right, we'll just do that mascara then.
Okay,
Wrap it
but it's possible. All right, I don't have no lashes though, so they gonna get the lashes they get. Okay. Oh,
up.
you got lashes. See,
Look, it's the lashes it's the hair that was missing from my eyebrows.
Ah!
I got displaced.
Oh my god. I be snatching mine out all the time.
Yeah, what is that called? Eyelashes.
Yes, definitely.
I'm glad you said this because I've been doing eyeliner for the longest, and I never once considered my mascara being essentially my eyeliner.
Mm-hmm.
That does save me time.
Cause I can do a wing. I think I'm faster at doing a wing now than I used to be. But if I ain't trying to be all involved, I just go right in with the mascara.
Oh man! Oh look at that! Look at that!
Okay, okay.
Now this I can do. This I can
Mm-hmm.
definitely,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't feel like I overdid it. I don't feel like
Right. That's it. You keeping it simple.
Now
And
again,
it's
guys, it feels long because we're talking through it,
right.
but you could be quick about it
Right.
when it's your turn to do it. But definitely practice. That's gonna make it go so much faster.
Absolutely. All right. So this mascara is a long wearing mascara. Getting waterproof will help if you have,
The running eyes.
yeah, runny eyes and all that good stuff. All right. All right. And then we gonna spray our face with the setting spray and then do the lip. And we're done.
Yay! I know my mom
Mhm.
was like, woo!
Right.
I'm just great mama. Okay.
Okay.
See again. Oh wait, I forgot to spray. I don't know why this part scares me. Ah!
Oh my God.
I
Oh
can't.
my
I
God.
don't do well. Look, it ran.
Oh,
What am I supposed to do?
girl.
More foundation?
More powder.
Okay. My setting powder.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I wonder if the eyeliner was like, sometimes, I don't know why, but sometimes if the eyeliner isn't like waterproof, it'll go. So you could cover your eyes before you spray just to make sure.
Okay, I'll make sure I do that.
Mhm. My bad. That's the
No, it's story of my life. I mean, literally, it happens every time.
yeah.
Oh my god, I might have to just start over because now it is.
It's doing a little much. You can use your foundation sponge too.
All right, let me do
If it
that.
has a little bit left on it.
Yeah, because I think what ended up happening is it was kind of like a clump, and then when I went to pat it, it kind of spreaded it all out.
Okay. So if your mascara didn't dry, like mine I didn't had this one for a while, so it's a little bit drier. If it doesn't dry or anything, you could just let it dry all the way, and you could take a spoolie, like that you'll find something with this type of wand,
Oh, uh huh.
and then once it dries, you can just take it
Okay.
off, and then it won't mess up the rest of your situation.
Sweet. I really like the tip of this, and I never used that before until I saw you do it.
Yes, it helps to get in the little nooks and crannies.
Yes. Okie dokie. So you said
Period.
period.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
My glasses
So,
on. See. All right. Lip.
oh, that hair is everything. I'm here for it.
Thank you. I like it.
It's so cute. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the lip, right? So I'm gonna use a lip liner and just line my lips. I'm gonna show y'all what I do. Line my lips. Ain't nothing too special, but what I like to do, I'll just line right on top of it with the bottom lip. I take it and just graze right under.
Okay.
I just like the look of it. Y'all see that? Just graze right up under it.
Okay.
All right.
See, and I love how you have a little cupid's bow. I don't got nothing, just straight line.
Look, you always make it now.
I tried. I am not the artiste.
Okay. I don't went over, but that's okay.
Okay.
If I go over, I just take my sponge, calm it down. There we go.
Okay, I'm ready. Ooh. Oh. I didn't even do that on purpose, and I put a little pigmentation everywhere else.
Okay. Period. All right. I go crazy. I ain't trying to look like I got a mustache. Nah. Calm down now. You're not giving a mustache moment. That's not what we here for. Okay.
Thank you, Angela. Did we miss Truth Talk? I'm gonna have to do the replay.
I know I'm gonna have to do a
Right.
replay too.
Yeah. Do the replay.
Cause that thing on boundaries, I need to hear that one.
Hello. They are healthy and necessary.
Healthy and necessary. Okay, so whatever color that you're gonna use, like if you're doing date night, it's gotta be vampy in my mind.
I picked a bright red, the brightest red I could find.
Period. I love it. I have purples here, purple, deep purple. Maybe we'll do
I
the
like
ombre.
that purple.
Yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yes. Lashing out glam.
So where do you put it?
Okay, so now, yep. I just put it on. And I'm gonna do somewhat of a. If you're doing it all over, just do it all over.
Okay.
You better be cute.
I like. Hello, my name is Kia Ortiz. Thank you for joining us tonight. I would like to give glory and honor to God, who's the head of my life.
Period.
Yo, who sent out the memo to say start your testimonies like this? What is it? I woke up this morning clothed in my right mind.
Clothed in your right mind.
And he saw fit me, what was it, to give me something of my limbs.
Right. Activity of my limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the activity of my limbs. Food on my table, clothes on my back.
Yes.
All of that.
I cannot complain. And then they'll come with the simplest testimony. I just want to give glory to God. My social security check came on time. Okay. Okay. Oh, like he parted the sea with that start? Nope. So simple.
Okay. Bambi, it's gonna give. So I took a little bit of a lighter shade, a slightly lighter purple, and put it in the middle, and then just yep.
I love it.
Let me get my hair together so I can
Look, Angela, know. You know how the folks be doing their testimony time. How do you prevent that thing that happens here?
Take a paper towel and just like that. Oh,
that's why they do that. Okay.
That helps to keep it from getting on your teeth and stuff.
Yeah, because I'll be talking, and next thing I know, I got a big old thing.
But that's also an issue just with big lips. You could set it with setting powder too, and that'll help. If you got juicy lips, it happens. So you could set it with setting powder, like take a little bit of your powder on a brush and just tap it, and that'll, help. But big lips.
There's a price to pay for everything.
Okay.
So
yes.
I do. Ooh, I just need me some red pumps.
Okay. Show off. And so just like that, we natural, we cute. Okay, we natural.
I love it. Thank you so much, Faith. I really appreciate you giving understanding, giving clarity as to what goes where and why. And then I also like it how you make it to where, okay, here's some tidbits. If you want to leave it or use it, you can. If not, this is what it's for. So I really appreciate it. I did not realize I had all this stuff really in my cabinet. So now it's nice and organized.
You legit have everything.
I love it. And you look so beautiful. I love that lip.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So thank you guys, everyone, for joining us. This has been a nice, wonderful time together. We laughed,
Yes.
we learned, we look great, feel great. And so, and when it's your turn tomorrow morning, I challenge you, wake up in the morning, take these tips, do your set, your look, do your makeup, so that way you can feel great and confident throughout your day. We pray the peace of God will govern you and cover you. And if you have any prayer requests, let us know. We're here praying for you. Thank you so much, Faith Walks, Talks,
Thank
and
you.
Plays.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kia. I appreciate you. Thanks for inviting me on. I hope y'all had a blast. Y'all learned something. Make sure you following the pages. Please follow Mommy Mondays on Facebook, Mommy Mondays underscore KO on Instagram. Please follow the pages, okay?
Yes,
Because we got some good stuff going on, okay? And then make
amen.
sure y'all check out True Talks after
Yes,
about
we're about to
boundaries
go
because
watch
the
the replay.
replay
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
make sure you
on.
like and share Faith's looks. You guys, she does looks all the time, and they're just out of this world. So,
Thank you.
love you guys. Have a wonderful night. See you guys soon.
All right. See you guys.
Bye
Bye.
bye.